Hello, we're back with some Spirit Island with Voice versus France 6 today. Because I figured this is going to be a good matchup, in theory, right? We're adding loads of strife for Slave Rebellion. We can push strife towns into lands with the Han to destroy them. In theory, everything should be fine. So let's see if that actually works out. Now we're going to explore first into the jungle, and then France 6, probably in the Beast Land. Right, so the board state at the minute. I'm just looking for towns. What towns are we going to add? We can stop this build here, which is quite nice. And then I kind of want to swing this way to try and maybe make a pocket over here. That'd be nice. I suppose I've got a choice. I can either start pushing this town towards the coast or stop that build. And I think I want to do that. So I think in terms of what growth we're going to go for. Do I need 2 pushes right now? Not really. Although maybe actually. Because if we explore into the mountains, that's going to suck because there's no buildings in there. So we're going to get like double explorers if mountains pop up. So maybe I want to push this. Oh gosh, sorry. Maybe I want to push this town into the mountains in preparation for that. So with that in mind, I think I would take the third growth option, which gets us an air and an energy and a card. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, my gosh. Lovely cards coming up. But it's got to be fire in the sky, surely. It's got the air, it's got the strife, it's got the fear, it's got everything. I'm going to pick that up without hesitation. And this can go within 2 range. Let's just put this over here, maybe. So we've got access to this land 3. Okay, right. Interesting. I mean, we could even play Fire in the Sky at this turn. Really interesting. Although we don't need it just yet. So maybe we just do some pushing with Frightful Keening. Oh, why do I not have 3? Oh, of course, yeah, right, okay. Because I've only played 1 card. Right, okay. Let's see. Can add more strife, more control. Yeah. Maybe this is okay. Oh, we don't have the energy. Right, okay. 0 cost. Turmoil's touch. Okay, fair enough. Right, so we've got 2 pushes. And I think my plan was to go here. I'm just going to grab and clone all of this strife around the board so I don't have to pan everywhere. So I'm going to push this into here. And then for my second push, like this. And maybe over here. I suppose I could put it into this land as well, couldn't I? It seems pretty protected. Okay. And that is all the fast. So that's not too bad. We're going to build. Disease stops that. Explore in the wetlands. Okay. France 6 into the jungle. Okay, so in the minute we've got 1, 2, 3 towns coming onto the board. I would like to stop at least some of them. I mean, this board is really interesting because there are no Dahan anywhere around here. So I do really want to deal with this land. And really make a pocket there. Because I can't make use of the Slave Rebellion. So I could focus on this land, maybe? It's unfortunate our Incarnate can't reach any of these wetlands. So we do have a push. I mean, we could go into here and stop that ravage. Or that blight. That's pretty good. Right, let's do that. And then we'll get a strife on here. It's brilliant. Okay. Turmoil's touch. Right. So 1 fear per moon. We've got 1. And we can do... Oh, we can do 2 damage. I'll do this first. Oh no, I kind of want to keep that. This is an interesting decision. Do I get rid of this town before I move this way? But just if we explore into this, it's going to be awful. So maybe I don't. Is that a weird decision? Well, I can get rid of this explorer. That's something. Before I moved. Okay. I don't know. I don't feel very confident about that. Yeah. Can add strife to get rid of a town explore here and push into there. That's interesting. Okay, well, we have options. I don't think we're going to use exhale. So maybe we just discard that to grab a random card from the top into our discard. Oh, it's not awful. Disorienting landscapes. That's actually quite good. And that's it. Okay. Right. So now what do we do? Do we carry on along top track? Do a bit of a blend? Or just go bottom? Don't have to worry about the ravage. I do want to stop a town here and a town here. In order to do that, we'll need to play... Well, I mean, both of these cards would be pretty good to play. So I think I just need presence. Let's get the second growth option and start unlocking stuff. I need a sacred site here, and that seems okay for now. Okay, cool. Right, so 2 fear, and we're going to add a strife into this land. Push this over here. And we've got 1 push of our Incarna, so let's push this in here. Really trying to control the town builds, because that's really how we lose. Okay. And hopefully... Oh, we haven't paid for these. Oh, I don't have enough energy. Oh, gosh. Okay, well, we're going to have to just play 1. That's okay. Oh, what happened here? Oh, never mind. Okay, cool. Right. Bit of a slow start, but hopefully it'll be fine. Oh, no. For the rest of this turn, ignore 1 strife on each invader. Ouch. Destroy 2 explorers among lands with beasts. Okay. And we've got some defense. Okay, so 2 defense there. So we do add a blight anyway. Add a strife in a land with or adjacent to a beast. Well, I think any kind of strife to a town is really good. So let's do that. And then we ravage. We ignore this strife and we get a blight. That Tahan clears up that. And then build. And then explore. Here we go. Into the mountains. 1, 2, 3. France 6. Maybe on the coast. Or maybe again in a land with beasts. Okay. Right. So at the minute we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 with the escalation towns coming up. So we need to get rid of 1 town or stop a build. We've got no slows. I think we're going to have to reclaim, right? Well, we can... Yeah, we can stop this blight if we wanted to. Let's see. We've still got 1 turn for the slave rebellion, right? Yeah. So that's going to hit when the mountain's in the ravage. So that might be good for this land. But we've got no other lands which are really... I mean, we could add a strife there, get rid of that town. Okay, I think we just need to stop 1 town build. So let's reclaim. Oh, it doesn't feel good, does it? Do we need to? I don't think so. I think I'm going along top track here. So let's actually go for the 3rd growth option. Gain 1 energy. And we'll grab a miner again for now. Entrancing apparitions is pretty good. Yeah, I'm going to pick that up. Brilliant. And this will go... We do need a sacred site somewhere up here. There we go. Okay. And then if we play both of these cards, we've got 3 pushes, which is really nice. So we can actually go 1. And then we can push this over this way. 2. That's pretty good. That does stop that blight from destroying that presence. And that's it. And then we've got 2 defense over here. And that saves that land as well. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, we're on stage 2. In the single land with the most invaders, push 1 explorer or town to each adjacent land. And that is this land, isn't it? That's 3 invaders. Yeah. Okay. Well, if we push that there, that's not going to change the amount of towns that we're going to add. That's pretty good. Yeah, let's do that. Or this way, because so they're nearer the Dahan there. Let's do that. 1 there. Oh no. It has to be different, so we'll have to do that. Because I don't want to push that explorer into this land. Okay, it has to be that way, I think. Okay, each beast generates a fear. If they're in a land with invaders. Push 2 Dahan from a land with blight. Again, does nothing. Alright. So, 2 defense. Dahan, that's destroyed. That strife is consumed. We're going to build. City, change this explorer into a town. Keeps its strife. Okay, and then explore in the jungle. Right. And then France 6 over here with the beast. And then we've got an escalation. I think I'm going to add a town here. Yeah. Okay. Right, so we can add a strife. Bearing in mind we've got the slave rebellion. So this town is already primed. I think we're going to add a strife into that one. So I want to get towns in lands with 2 Dahan. And we can do that. We can do that. So add 1 strife and we can kind of like double push this, right? To anyone we want. It could be an explorer. Getting explorers off the board could be good as well. But I also kind of want the fear as well to kind of get some momentum. Although this ravage is a bit scary with this blight. Don't know, it's tricky. I've got a choice. I guess I can add strife into here anyway with the push. So let us add a strife onto this land, and then we can push that into this land here. Yeah. Or we could thin this land out a bit. No, we won't do that. We'll just push that in there like we decided before. Okay, so we get 3 fear. 1, 2, 3. Great. Time passes. So this turn should be a huge turn. Okay, so we're going to reclaim, gain an energy, and we can move our incarnate to any land with presence. I'm very tempted to go here actually, and then we can maybe push into here to stop a town build. That's pretty good. And then we can defend this land, although we need to be away from it. Okay, interesting. Let's do it. In here, add a strife, and we're happy days. And we should have a decent amount of energy. So we can even add strife there. Push, push. That's pretty good. Although I don't think we've got enough air to do that. Interesting. Some good decisions to make here. I think I want to push into here to stop a town build. And I think I want to save this strife in this mountains. So maybe you play this. I guess there's plenty of fear as well. Fires in the sky. Could work. Yeah. That's pretty good as well. Or the defense. It doesn't really matter. I just wish I had some more Dahan movement, really. No, I think it needs to be fires in the sky. Okay. Right, so let us pay for these. We've got 2 fear. We're going to add a strife into this land. And then 2 fear. And all of these, I suppose we'll use the reminder. With strife, do not participate in the ravage. So this land should be okay, and we keep that strife. And we can push. So let's push actually this way, so these Dahan can counterattack. We'll push this into here to stop that town build. Right, that's it for fasts. So, Slave Rebellion. Add a strife to a town. Easiest choice of my life. There we go. Invaders with strife take 1 damage per Dahan present and 1 Dahan per building this destroys. So, this is lovely. So even this explorer is destroyed. These towns get, or this whole land gets cleared up, and we add 2 Dahan because there were 2 towns. And then this town gets destroyed, and this city takes 2 damage. Oh, hang on. Order of events. No, I think we do that afterwards. I don't think we can destroy that city. And that's it. This goes back into the deck, and we draw a real event. Oh, interesting. I mean, Dahan have plus 10 health? Sure. Or do we have enough energy? No, we have no way to actually pay for that. Okay, so we'll take the top. Leave its strength with Dahan. Okay. For each beast and a city, 1 fear. Destroy a beast. That's a bit sad. Okay. And the bottom doesn't count. We've got loads of Dahan. So, loads of fear cards. Add a strife to a town. Or add a strife in a land with blight. Okay, well, we don't really have many towns, which is a good thing. I think I just add a strife to the city, actually. Yeah, okay. Right, each player removes a town or an explorer from land with 2 or fewer. Ooh, that's interesting. Now, with France, we can't actually remove explorers through fear cards, but we can push instead. That's really good. So we could stop another town build. Let's push this into here. That's pretty good. And each player removes up to 3 health of invaders from a land with disease or 1 from an inland land. Well, we can completely stop this build here, which I wasn't expecting. And we can push this again this way. Right. So Ravage. 1 damage. These Dahan fight back. 1 damage. These do not participate. And then we build. I think that was a successful slave rebellion. And we're going to explore into the... Ooh, this is a bit scary, actually. It's very scary. And then France 6, probably in the jungle again. Right, how are we going to deal with this? Okay. Now, let's see. Do we want moon or sun? We can destroy a city. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think we do that. So 1 fear, because we've got 1 moon. And then we can do 3 damage, because we've got 3 sun, to this city to get rid of it. Okay, time passes. Okay, so the good news is we've got loads of cards and the ability to play 3 cards. That's really good. Is it going to help, though? We can gather. Oh, that's annoying. We could, yeah, gather up to 2. We can push. We can do some pushing. Maybe we take the blight here, although I'm a bit worried about this. I think what we need to do is do anything that was going to prevent towns on the board. Because at the minute, we've got a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 at the minute, including the escalation. And we've only got 4. So we're going to have to stop at least 5 builds. So, entrancing apparitions could be 2. We can push to stop another one. And then disorientating landscapes could be another. And hope we just get lucky. Okay, I'm going to do 3 card plays here. Presence on the board. We might have to go blighted. It's not the end of the world though. Make sacred sites everywhere. Okay, so I want to play this. I think I need to play this. And then another card for another push. That's pretty good. Okay. This is all the control we've got. And we've got to hope that... now do I get... No, I can't. I can't get another fear card, really. Just hope the event card does something. So, 2 defense in this land. There are no invaders, so we can pull 2 explorers this way. I think it's probably better to try and clear this land up, but that's okay. We can push an explorer. Okay, that's another one. We'll push this one. Okay. And then we've got 2 pushes. So maybe 1. Can I get it on there? Yeah. And then push that in there. Although this is not going to counterattack. That's not good, is it? And then back again to at least stop that blight. And if I push it in there, it's not going to stop the town count, which is a bit of a shame. Just because of triangle trade. Oof, it's tough. It's really tough. Oh gosh. I mean, I guess we put it in there. And that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 towns. I think that might be the best we can do. Because then at least the strife, maybe these Dahan can do something with that. Okay. Well, we're going to take a risk. Let's see what happens. Right. Vision's out of time. Damage per beast, but we got no beast. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's interesting. Lose 1 energy and replace the most expensive non-unique. I don't really want to replace any of these. Right, we're doing Omen. Add 1 Omen token to the land without omens that has the most invader or invaders. And at the end of the next Ravage, this is going to Ravage. So we'll just make this a nice pink so it stands out a bit. But then we get 2 fear, and that should be safe for now. 1 damage per beast, we got no beasts. In lands with Dahan, they have 2 defense. In lands with buildings and no Dahan, they do +1. Okay, so yeah, that's fine. Okay, this is it. Okay, brilliant. Oof. Each player removes an explorer or town from an inland land. That's exactly what we needed. I think we've just about done it. So it has to be this one. We'll push this over this way, I suppose. Yeah, because we've already had the second stage jungle, so this shouldn't build for a while. Okay. Gosh. Right, so Ravage. This strife is consumed. Dahan doesn't do anything because this is adjacent. We're going to build city, town, because of whatchamacallit, triangle trade. And then these get replaced 1, 2 into 2 towns. Does nothing. And then coastal lands. Gosh, 1, 2, 1, 1. Could be worse. But it's not looking great. We might have to let this blight, and that's okay. Now that is a very dangerous land there, because it's going to ravage again next turn. If I can stop a ravage, that'd be great. Okay, so now we can push our own Incarna, get 2 fear. Again, we can stop a build. And, oh gosh, it's so scary, isn't it? I think at the minute we're going to have to change to sun so we can get rid of a town. Do I go into here and hope these Dahan clear this out? That could be the best option. But then I've got to move my Incarna away from this counterattack. No, that could work. I think these Dahan can do something here. So let's be a bit more aggressive. Let's add a strife to the city. And did I get the fear for that? Yes, I did. And then we've got 2 fear with our right innate, and then 1 damage per sun, which is 2 to this town. Okay, so we've got 2 fear cards. That's pretty good. Okay. Oof. Right. If we reclaim, is that going to be enough? I think what I'd reclaim is probably fires in the sky. Because then that will be, and then Dahan will fight back. Oh, I just need some Dahan movement. But we're going to be adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Assuming that's going to clear up mostly, maybe 6 towns, but it's not going to be enough. And unfortunately, oh, where's the Slave Rebellion? Oh gosh, it's ages away. Ages away. It's when this card is in the Ravage. Oh dear. It's not looking great. But we can add another strife in here if we reclaim. I think maybe we do it. Okay, let's do it. Energy, and then, oh, we're going to add this incarnate in this land. Add a strife. Okay, so now we need to probably load that up with strife and do as much pushing and get some fear as much as we can. Yeah, stop some towns. Defend, is that going to do anything? Maybe. I think maybe we even defend. Yeah, that will solve that land as long as I can get out, which I can. Okay, right. This is what we do. 2 fear. Add a strife to this town. Oh, gosh. Boom. Not going to move it, but we are going to defend 2 in this land as well. And we can push an explorer. Did I France 6 when I explored in the coast? I don't think I did. So I'm going to add one there. Okay. I mean, probably the best value is here. So we can push this into this and then add a wilds to stop more explorers. And then we've got 2 pushes. So we can do this way. 1. It's going to add a town anyway if we don't move this. So let's move this. It's not going to quite clear it up though, is it? Let's move it this way. 2. And that stops that build. Oh gosh. Well, that's something. I don't think that's the best we can do here. I kind of wish I've got some mages going, but okay. But what are we on? Terror level 2. Each town does +1 damage when ravaging. Okay. Okay, I think that's fine. Add a disease to the inland land with the most buildings, which is exactly this one. Each spirit with at least 3 Dahan, which is us, gains 1 energy and may reclaim a card. Okay. Right, 2 fear cards. These really have to do something here. Remove 1 explorer or town from land with beast, disease, or at least 2 Dahan. Oh gosh, it's still going to build. I mean, yeah, we just get rid of this town, right? Yeah, I think that's what we do. Okay. Each player adds 1 strife in a land with beast, disease, or Dahan. The rest of the turn, invaders have -1 health per strife to a minimum of 1. Okay, so that could be really good in this land because although the strife, 1 strife from each invader is going to go, if we put another one there, it's going to have -1 health, and that's going to be, what have we got? That's going to be exactly enough to get rid of everything in that land. So yeah, it has to go in there. Yeah. So we're going to add it to this city. I still don't know if we're going to win, but let's give it a go. So, Ravage. Consumed, consumed, consumed. That's 2 damage. Dahan fight back. 2, 4, 6, 8. That Ravage does nothing. Build. Town. Town. Change. Oh, we've done it. We've survived. Don't know how that happened. So that's great. And then stage 2 escalation into the mountains. Oh, after the Ravage. 2 fear. Doosh, doosh, doosh. That omen token there. Okay. And then we explore into the mountains. At least we have a disease here. And then France 6, probably here on the coast. That's fine. Gosh, terror level 3 though. We could actually do it. We can get rid of another town. Get rid of this town. I say we do it. So it's 2 fear. Get rid of this town. And we're looking okay. It's just we're a bit slow on the slave rebellion. It's this one, right? Yeah. We need to survive again another turn. Oh my gosh. So we're going to ravage. I think we're going to have to let this blight. It's just a shame. There are so many towns here. We can push that town into there. That won't do anything because then we can't move our incarnate out. Unless we play all of these cards. No, we still don't have enough. Interesting. We haven't even done this innate yet. We really need to do that, don't we? So maybe we go for a major here. Yeah, okay, so 1 energy. Grab a card. Oh, I said I was going to get a major and I clicked minor. And I think maybe we get the air. I don't think we need anything from the reclaim, right? Maybe we do. I don't know, but let's just change this for a major. Let's grab anything. 1, 2, 3. Flip them over, pop them on there and shuffle. And then grab a major instead. I'll decide which track I want to take this from in a minute. Solidify echoes of majesty past. Now that'd be great if we had some destroyed presence, but we don't. Terrifying nightmares, however, that almost solves our whole problem. I think it has to be that. Let's pick that up. And we're going to forget probably disorientating landscape. Yeah, that's huge. So with that in mind, what are we going to play? This one? Yeah, we could do that. Extra fear, and then maybe another push. If we do that, that's pretty huge. Though we could... Oh, and we get the... Yeah. That is huge. Yep. Yep. That's perfect. Right. So we are going to take from the top track, and we're going to put this... I don't think it matters at this point. Maybe we can spread out a little bit. Okay, here we go. So we've got 3 pushes. So we can go 1, 2, 3. No, but then they're not gonna. It's not gonna work. What about 1, 2, 3? Maybe. I just want to get stuff in lands with Dahan, but they're all over here, and all my buildings are over here. I suppose I could. let's do this push because we know we want to do this. So that's 6 sphere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we can push 4 things, and it's got to be this land, right? So 4 explorers can go wherever they want. Maybe we just push them this way and this way. Spread them out just a little bit. Maybe, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's huge. So we can completely stop any towns from coming onto the board. I think I do want to, if I go 1, 2, 3, then I can push all of those towns into there. But then they're just going to be consumed, aren't they? Although this time, we just need things into a land with at least 1 Dahan. Because, oh, I'm rambling here, but basically the next slave rebellion, I think I can show you, says they take 1 damage for each strife they have, and then the Dahan can finish them off. So, with that in mind, we don't actually need to put them in there. So I can do 1, 2, 3, and then push that in there. Let's do it. 1, this way. 2, this way. 3, this way. Aha. Okay, that seems to work okay. Great, so that's the fast there. And we get 2 fear. And exhale in a land with strife is going to go, I don't know, maybe here? I mean, it's quite likely we're going to add strife to something. So maybe we just pop that in there ready for the slave rebellion. Okay, and we keep our fingers crossed that we don't get screwed over by an event, and we should be okay. Right, we are still healthy. During the next ravage, each town does +1 damage. Okay. Add a beast to a board without one. Okay. Let's go here maybe. And yeah. Oh, actually, we could go this way. Put a beast in there. Add a Dahan to a jungle or wetland with Dahan. That's pretty good. Let's put some Dahan in there. Right. 4 Terror level 3 cards. Defend 9 on all coastal lands and skip build actions on coastal lands. Wow. Okay, that is huge because the coast is ravaging. So that's perfect. Okay. Remove up to 3 things from a land not matching a build card. So we can remove towns anyway. But again, if we choose explorers, we have to push them. So it's unfortunate. I mean, these are going to be taken care of anyway in the slave rebellion. So maybe we get rid of this town. Oh no, it's a build card. Ooh. I mean, I don't know if I want to do this at all. Because it's not going to do anything, so we won't. Each player chooses a different land. Remove 2 health worth of invaders per presence. Well, now, ooh, this is a question. Is this 4 presents because this counts as a sacred site? Or is it just 3? I'm going to rule it as just 3. So that's 6 health worth of invaders that we can remove here. Or we can get rid of this. Ooh, yeah, this city. Let's get rid of this city. And we'll just leave this explorer because it's not going to do anything anyway. I don't know, maybe we just push it here into the sands. That's really nice. Okay. Each player chooses a different land. Gather up to 2, 1 damage per Dahan. That's pretty huge. Because we've got Dahan movement. So we can get some Dahan in here. Let's do that. Then 1 damage per Dahan. Well, it's not going to do anything, but let's get rid of this explorer. Or is it? No. Let us actually do 1 damage to this city, because we're going to do damage later. Okay, great. Now I'm feeling good. So we've got 9 defense on the coast. So this is all protected. Fine. The Han takes care of that. We're going to build There's a disease. There's a town. We're going to explore. Jungle, 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 sands, sands. France 6, let's go. And although this board looks really chaotic, I think we're going to be okay. Yeah, let's just do this while I remember. So we've got four moon. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 damage per sun, which is 2 into this land. And then we can destroy 2. Oh, never mind. 2 invaders with strife, which will get rid of this town. End of the action, and we win. We just win. Gosh, yeah. We didn't even get to the second slave rebellion, which would have just closed out the game anyway. And I think we won that because of the fear of this innate here is really strong. I think we won that because, I don't know how. I think this was a pivotal moment. Defending this land, I think, really swung everything because we only added 1 blight that whole game. That's really strong. And I was prepared to take the blight here, but with the slave rebellion, it would have like cleared up all of these buildings anyway. So yeah, really strong. I'm glad that my theory was correct and we did win this against France. But yeah, great game, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.